This video is going to demonstrate the urine dipstick examination. The supplies that you're going to need for this lab are the urine dipstick bottle that contains urine dipsticks, or the color wheel for each of the dipstick pads, as well as 5 mL of urine, and a stopwatch, which I'm going to be using my cell phone for this. So if you see on this dipstick color wheel here, each of the pads corresponds to a different chemical property within the dipstick. So we have glucose, bilirubin, ketones, specific gravity, blood, pH, etc. And then next to them, it has the number of seconds that it'll take, at which point you'll need to read those dipstick pads. It's very important not to read them too early or too late, because it will affect the color of the color change, because as the urine sits on the dipstick pad, the enzymatic reaction continues on. So it's very important that you read them at exactly the time that they say. You'll also be recording these on a piece of paper, which is not shown here. This is only the demonstration of how to use the dipstick pad. So you'll take your dipstick pad, and you'll see that the bottom says Siemens on it. That's the bottom of the pad, which will correspond to this white negative pad here, and going up and so forth. So step 1 is to take your dipstick, and either using a plastic pipette or simply gently dipping the dipstick pad into the urine, you're going to coat all of the pads evenly with the urine. You'll gently tap off excess urine onto a paper towel or into the sink. You'll also start your stopwatch so that we know at what time to start reading the pads. The first pad, the glucose pad, which is this brown colored one at the bottom, is the first pad that we're going to read as soon as it hits 30 seconds. So we can see that it's about to hit 30 seconds. So we'll line the negative pad up with the bottom, and we'll follow this color pad over to where the glucose color is changed. And for this, it says that it's 2000 or more. We'll then move on to our bilirubin, and you can see that there's no color change, which is probably, this is negative. The ketone is trace. Specific gravity is 10.5. Our blood is 0. pH is kind of an orangey color, so it looks like it's somewhere between 5 and 6. So I'll probably go to 6. We can see that the proteins are negative. The urobilinogen is negative. The nitrate is negative. And then last but not least, the leukoesterase is negative. So you'll just go through, and using this as a guide, you'll start reading your dipstick pad.